Good evening, and welcome back to Foundry, where BB has some quests for us, so BB must be spoken to.
Energy cells are required for more advanced technologies? Better robots? We should make them a priority target. A jetpack? That idea might just take off, but it's a bit up in the air if we run out of fuel.
Oh, Carl. Oh, Carl. And we can complete the quests already.
We've done it. We've figured out how to make those energy cells. Now we should find some ways to use them. Getting this thing was always part of your plan, huh? Let's hope this jetpack gives us a real lift.
The puns, they just don't stop. They just don't stop.
To be able to build larger structures, we need to set up a construction industry made of construction and transport ships. This will allow us to construct enormous buildings beyond our current capabilities. Great work! I'm excited! It's time to set up our construction industry. We still need to research a building to construct before we can get started. I recommend the radio tower. Let's use our construction industry to build a giant radio tower. This one's a little more complex. You should check the info database for details. Now is the time to go big. We need to construct a full-featured assembly line to mass-produce more advanced robots.
Well, the assembly line's going to have to wait, because that's kind of endgame stuff. But the radio tower is definitely a thing we could do. However, we have not built the construction warehouse or the construction ship port, mainly because I don't have any circuit boards. So we need to do that. We did get this system going down here, so we can now do things with our polymer. What I want to do first is get some jetpack fuel. I really want to get some jetpack fuel. That's going to go into our little our factory, which is these two are our factories here. So say our factories. What I mean is these two are factories that are producing stuff for us. This is research, and then each and every one I'm building this is robots. This is construction materials. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is run a pipe down. In order to make jetpack fuel, we need to push the right button, and we need to go to components, and jetpack fuel here requires liquid fuel and xenoferrite plates. Easy. Liquid fuel requires low density oleumide in a chemical processor. So we need to make a chemical processor and a fluid assembler. Chemical processor here requires circuit boards. Oh dear. Circuit boards are... I think we can make them ourselves, but they require polymer boards. Polymer boards require casting machines. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Steel beams for... Right, okay. So I need a casting machine making myself some polymer boards so that I can handcraft some bits and pieces. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's get a crafting machine. Let's get steel beams and advanced circuits. Steel's easy. That's right here. Yoink. And I can make one. There you go. Make one. Make one. You are going to be a temporary solution. You're going to sit right here temporarily to do things. Put you down here. Now these got two inputs, so you can see left and right. So I'm going to put it down, because I don't remember which side it is. I think it's that side, I'm not sure. But you have to select the recipe and you choose liquid polymer for it. But same as the concrete. And the input is now here. I do not know why they have two. I've never understood that. Right now, there's no recipes that need two inputs, and they don't daisy chain. There is a mod for that, which I really feel like should be kind of base game. They should daisy chain. You should go in there, because there's only two recipes. Well, there's more than two recipes for them, but there's no recipe that needs two inputs at the moment. You watch that one in a minute. I want to destroy this and put it over here. Let's put it right smack bang there. Would you make me polymer board? And then what we're going to do is that's not what I want to do. Let's try and push the request button, shall we? That one there. That one there. That one there. Okay, boom. Now you will get that. You will start producing, and you will get us some polymer board, which is nice. I'm just going to use the internal buffer for that, so we can pick stuff up, and then from that we can make circuits, which will then let us make the chemical processes, which will in turn let us make other things, which would be awesome. Okay, so we need to go and put this down there somewhere. So we want to have a pipe come out here and go down the bus. Now I can't remember how high I want the bus to be. I think we want it. So let's come down here. Hold on, let's come down here and let's put in an archway here. So let's dig that one out. Boom. Let's go over here and we'll dig this one out. Do an archway. I've been doing loads of upgrades to the station. The latest update has brought us the ability to make to queue the upgrade. So I've just been tackling this. So let me see which way I want to put an archway here. I think. How high do I want to go? Let me try and figure this out. Okay, so I said I was going to build an arch. I built an arch, and then I had to go and do something, and it is now almost 2 hours later. So, yay! Lots of stuff's been done on the station. I've all queued up some more things for stuff on the station, so that's fine. So we want to do. Oh, yes. Why did I build an arch? Well, we are going to need to run pipes all the way down to the other end of the factory to do things, and pipes are going to be 300 long. So I was thinking I'll put an arch here, and then I can put pumps on there. So that's where it starts. That's at the 0 mark basically, so we can go 300 there. Our factory is currently 150 long, 150 meters long, so we can go twice that to here. Now I do want to spread out. Oh, excuse me. I do want to spread out. So what I'm thinking is we'll carry on going down for the bots that we're doing at the moment, and some of them will become a lot longer. But when we come to do a few other things, we'll spread out and do some stuff like in between. We'll go sort of along here or do some with things. I don't know if the bus needs anything more added to it. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. So just need the pipes, and that's it. We might need to add some stuff on top. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Let's grab some more polymer boards so we can make ourselves a chemical processor. I should also now be able to make a construction warehouse. We definitely want one of those. Let's do that. And then what we'll do is we want to come out of this one and we'll run along there. Now I think I want to do a pipe here, here, and here. So 0, 2, and 4. So this one's going to be 4. So let's go down to the arch. Check. Yep, this way here. And I want to go up on top of that, which is very difficult because I can't actually do that. Because I can't see up there to do it, and I don't have a jetpack to do it as well. We could go underneath the arch, but that won't work for putting the pumps in. So I know what we'll do. We will do that. Hold on. That. We can get for trying to build without a jetpack. So 4, 2, 0. They will be pumps. Oh, I nearly took the ladder out then. Oh, or it could have been the entire end of the playthrough if I take the ladder out. Nope, we don't want to do that. We don't want to take the ladder out. The ladder is just it's our spiritual guidance statue. When all else goes wrong, we ask the ladder for guidance. And the ladder has never managed to let us down. So I'll do this, and I'm going to go across. Like this. To here. Well, one back from here, there. Then we're going to come down. This will be so much easier once we get the jetpack. It really will. It really will. Jetpack changes your world like you wouldn't believe. Boom. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Liquid oil mine. And you can see this is 141 already. So we would just about be able to reach to the other end of our bus if we didn't put a pump in here. But if we then oh, hang on a minute, I might need another pump. I might need another pipe here. That should have come down, gone on the floor, and then this one should go on the floor. Yeah, let's do that instead. So you're going to go yeah, let's come down here. So T, nope, H, yep. Boop. Boom, like that. There we go. So if I need more pumps, I can just add them on as I go. That's fine. Should have started this end and went across that way, but I didn't. I started that end and went back, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna go. So we could run the pipes all the way down to the end there, but as soon as we hit 300, it just stops. Everything just breaks and does the thing. So we're gonna put in pumps there. Not right now because I don't have any pumps for it. So well, I do have pumps, but I don't think I can get a pump up there. Maybe. Let's find out. Hold on. Pump. There. Okay, and then pumps have two different things I've said before, low voltage and high voltage. We want the low voltage one, rotate it around, put it there. We have to double up this line here, like this. Means I might double up the actual thing. Oh, I can't double the thing there, so. See what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will do it this way. Make it double height. It's not. It is at 0, so it's 0 and 1. So it is exactly where I want it to be actually, which is quite nice. So I need to come back here and then hope the pump can reach. I need to remove that one. I need to get up on top of the belt to get an angle. Oh. Oop. There we go. Awesome. Then we can run this along to wherever we want it, and we want it here. So this is our factory that's making all of the belts for us. So this obviously would expand out to become Mark III belts. They'll be replaced with Mark III belt things. This factory is doing stuff like the assemblers and the pipes. Now this needs to upgrade to assembler 3s, and now I've put pipes in the background here. Kind of a mistake. I should have moved the pipes further along. But that's okay, because I can move them now. We can dig out more of an area, which is awesome because the drill is now super fast, even without any mods. The drill is fantastic. I actually kind of think the drill might be. Yeah, slow down. I think the drill's about the same size as the laser. The other thing is about the same speed as the laser, which is maybe a little bit slower, but and I think I have more mining speed to go on the drill, yeah. So This is going to be an interesting test as we get up the laser. The laser has the advantage of the range, I should say. But if the drill was faster than it, then you definitely have to have kind of which way do I want to go with it. Okay. So let's do that. And I know I'm going to need for the Mark III assemblers, because we can look at the Mark III assemblers now because they're here. So they want circuit boards and stuff, so they're going to need casting machines, other bits and pieces all in this factory here, because we're not doing circuit boards, we're doing them in situ, so we might even need more space than this. Pipes use steel, so that's why I put the pipes here, but I could move the actual pipe thing to here, like right on the end, and not worry about this. This is where we're making the assemblers, so the assembler 2s have to go out that way, but they could go here and then go under. I put it there just as a with output there and input there, that's fine, that's doable. Steel would have to come down and into this, so steel would be here. We could put steel on this line here and then turn it in and have that pick up the steel there. The problem to that is that then you need to output your stuff and go away, which I can't do because I'm jamming everything in too close to each other. See what we'll do. See what we'll do. We will leave the pipes exactly where they are. And then all we'll do is we'll output from this guy, and instead of going that way, we're just going to go up and over to there, and then we'll start doing the stuff over here. I want to put in the ability to make fuel, which requires a couple of things. To make liquid fuel, I know all of this before, but yeah. So we need liquid olimite coming into a chemical processor. That makes liquid fuel, and the liquid fuel goes into a fluid assembler with xenoferrite plates. Do we have any xenoferrite plates coming in? We do, right here, and then they come to this point and stop. And there's no way I can move them out from this point here. So I think we'll have to either split this or... I mean, this factory's done. This is fine. We're doing floor and the loaders. Now we've got this and what, 5 belts. The belts are becoming bigger, so I need to... I am thinking that we just split this here, run it down here, put the thing in here that we're going to do, and then we want to make the advanced ones. We'll just put them back further there, and then we'll just somehow have the line come along, go over the top of this, come down and go into this guy here, and this will just become Mark III from the Mark IIs as for the assemblers. So we'll upgrade everything to Mark IIIs. That's going to be the best way to do this. Let's just do this. Tell you to come up and then down. We could also split this around steel up if we want to later, that's fine. And Tekken we'd have to do something with as well, I don't know. Because we're probably going to need advanced machine parts, which is normal machine parts, which is here. So you're making machine parts. Oh no, we'll figure that one out later. That's for future. That's for future me to figure out. That's okay. That's okay. So this only literally wants to go to the assembler on the end that does the stuff. We then want to have a chemical processor in here. This one here. Put it there for the minute. This wants to make a liquid fuel, just needs olimite. And then we'll output the liquid fuel here. and input the oleum right here. So let's rotate this by 90 degrees, shall we? You can sit there. This can come up and come along here. Set your recipe to liquid fuel. Then we need a fluid assembler. This one here. Put that down there-ish. So you're going to have an intake over there, and you're going to do liquid fuel, and then you're going to have some pipes. I don't actually have many left, but that's okay. Let's be a little bit more there. And then do that. Yep. And you'll make liquid fuel, and then liquid fuel can go into another one of these boxes, which I don't have any of. Let's make a box. You only ever really need to grab like 2 liquid fuel at once. So I really don't need this to be terribly full. So like I can do that, only have it stored 2, because each one is like is a 5,000. So output, intake, no, there, put on. Okay, and then we just want to run the fuel in from here. If I run it down there, are you going to run into that tree? No, you're not. Beautiful, beautiful. However, I don't know the height of this. I want to leave the pipes as high as I possibly can for as long as I possibly can. Doop. We don't have enough pipes. That's okay. We can get some right here. Okay. Oop. Oop, no, go up. Go up. Go to this point here. So there. Turn. Oh, that way. Well, we'll need to perhaps as high as they can so that we don't have to worry about mixing up with other things, like getting the belts in the way or something. So and then H, nope, T, that one go down to here. Boom, 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 there we go. Okay, boom, you will get liquid oil in, and you should be 148, which is fine. We probably want to have a T junction on the end of that so that it can carry on down the line, which is fine. I don't think we're going to exceed a single pipe in this factory style build we're doing. If we do, we can panic because I don't know how to run a second line up, but we'll figure that one out. But there we go. That's doing that there. That is doing that there. We have jetpack fuel. Woohoo! Woohoo! Now we can double click and we can fly. Yay! It's not very fast yet, but that's okay. We can at least look up and around the world, which is so much nicer. So much nicer to be able to build things and do things and change things and do things, and beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so let's leave this one here, wait for the jetpack fuel to fill, and we also, as you can see in the top right corner, are installing an auto laser, which is fun to play with, but we can't use it yet because we need the radiator out. So okay, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.